Let's get into Judge Me Not, AllBlk Network review.
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Larry Steele presiding.
She knew he was crazy. And that's who was stalking her and breaking her into her house.
Selma J. Johnson, you have been found in violation of Sirach 9-2, which states in relevant parts, never surrender your dignity to any woman. No woman shall ever take leadership over a man. Ms. Johnson, the details of your indictment are as follows. Are you paying attention? I don't think you appreciate the gravity of your situation. You have no idea what's happening here, do you?
This perpetrator he needed control. That was his main objective.
She's gonna do everything that criminologist said do.
Afraid.
You know you're gonna die today, right?
This ain't the opposition. You're telling people to show that fear.
Well, will you scream? You know, if you do, you go back to sleep, right? And we can do this easy, or we can do this hard. So don't annoy me.
How's Lily? Is she? I don't know, Nisha. I don't know.
Are you worried?
Not yet.
Well, what are we gonna do?
What we are going to do is work on this immediate problem, which is this.
What are those?
These are two piles. Bullshit and not bullshit. Stick with me. Bullshit pile has non-injury accidents, disorderly conduct, possession of marijuana charges, and our frequent flyers.
The one person who can get her to answer phone and who normally checks on her is laying there drunk.
No.
Daryl, it's Barbara. Sorry to bother you. Do you know where Judge Johnson is?
She not there?
No.
Maybe she's sick or something. Jay don't do late. You call her?
3 times, no answer.
Call her mother.
Did that. She thinks she's over. She thinks she's over at the house. Could you go over there and check to see?
Nah, Barbara. I think it's best if you call Yvonne again.
You need to go check on her.
Private. So, challenge.
I'm the only judge here. You're late, and she's not here at all.
She usually beats us all here. Did you call her?
No answer.
She's probably in a closet somewhere talking to herself.
Mm-mm.
You know I'm right.
Did you docket to get back to?
I do. But that doesn't change the fact that at some point, we're gonna have to do something about her.
She's not wrong.
Call her again.
I've been calling.
Is there an officer over there for a well check?
Martin, no, Martin. Odds are she's over there. She could be drunk. She may not be in the right headspace to leave. The chief already thinks she's in half a bag of crazy. I don't want to feed into that, so.
Okay.
I mean, send the brother or the daddy over here. They picked the perfect person to play this part.
Open your eyes. Open your fucking eyes.
You know something not right. It's that chemistry and connection when you love somebody. Oh man, I hope they don't try to push that. There's a peeping Tom going around who. There's a peeping Tom going around, and they said it's somebody who works at a mechanic shop, and that the person was black.
Right, I do. My bad. I'm just trying to. On you? Anything makes a sickening? I ain't got nothing, man. I'm just trying to hear it until I know that you're unarmed, okay?
Shit, oh damn.
Not your courtroom, it's mine.
Okay, I was just wondering, where is she?
Lily is none of your concern. And anyway, it's a practical matter she's been. It's all. You know, I thought you were smarter than this. You don't seem to appreciate your situation. Women are always off track. And I just don't know how.
Oh, what? My mama hits harder than that.
She antagonized him. He don't know he done ran into somebody who got just as many crazy problems as he does.
This is Gina. Let's get your dress. Let's see how these look on you. See that camera back there? The serious photography, not the nonsense with phone. Anyway, Gina went to Antioch Baptist. I go there too from time to time. It's not the true word, but folks you gotta get around here. I took pictures for them on special occasions. She was very pretty, very pretty. But one day, she wanted me to take pictures of her. She was also a flirt. I mean, I thought, but that's the problem with you women. You use your bodies to. So we get back to her place, and I'm taking all these shots of her. Each one sexier than another. I mean, anybody would have thought. So I expressed interest in her, and she's horrified. Like, she wasn't coming on to me. She said she got a boyfriend, and shots of for him. All of them. In the bubble bath. But I'm not a man. She thought because she was in a bathing suit, that made it okay.
Y'all get into Judge Me Not. AllBlk Network.
So I took her head and held it under the water. Her eyes got big, and there it was. That's when I knew that she hadn't tricked me. That I was sent here for a purpose. I wasn't meant to be with her. I was meant to cleanse her.
No, really?
If you know better than jump out of a car at an officer.
No, I'm just trying to get to
I
my.
don't care what you're trying to
I'm trying to get to my wife, man.
You got a wife?
What the fuck that's supposed to mean?
Man, y'all got your booze and your bays and your fiancés. I don't see many married up in this community. Come on.
Was this really necessary, man?
I gotta run your name and your plate, make sure you don't have any priors, and make sure that car isn't stolen.
Yo, my wife is in trouble, man.
Well, if she called you, then she would call the police.
She didn't. Fuck. Fuck. Spend more time in cuffs behind this motherfucker, I swear to God.
This is Alexa Smith. That they had to die in the manner of their sin, and that they had to understand why before they did it. See, killing them just stops it. It's the fear that cleanses them.
How was shooting her in the field cleansing her in the manner of her sin?
She wanted to be out and about, so that's what we did. I took her, put her in the trunk of the car, and I drove her around for hours until I was quite certain that home is where she wanted to be more than any place else.
Uh-oh, looks like you got a problem.
I ain't got no warrants.
Car comes back to a judge.
Yeah, Judge Jay Johnson, my wife.
Yeah, right.
Yo, call Barbara Lester, clerk of courts, Jim Grimes, or any one of them. They'll all tell you
Nothing, because I'm not calling.
Think about it. How else would I know them if that's not my
I
wife?
don't know a brother out there that doesn't know everyone in court.
Tell me about Marjorie Palmer.
Y'all think she was next, don't you?
No?
No. Courtney. She had kids too. Little Tinsley. Cute little girl.
Where is she? How come they haven't found her?
As you can see, she went to pieces of it. Convenience. Could have been anybody. But I watched her preach a couple of times. Here we are in my workroom. I took these, choked her, stopped the words. Returned her to the scene of the crime behind the church.
Why me?
You know, you weren't my first choice.
Who was?
Spangler.
Ruth Spangler. She, like you, seeks to exercise authority over men. And she's a nasty woman. Always taking half-naked pictures of herself from men online.
Ruth?
I watch her through her window. That was fun. But she never knew whether it was me or him. You know, when stuff happened.
Why switch to me?
Practical matter. Once I realized you knew, I realized I could resolve the situation and send my message at the same time.
What I said?
What do you mean?
I thought you'd have more, I don't know, interesting explanation. You know, like Kemper.
Let's just get down to business.
Oh. Hold on now. Hey.
This is a 3-drug cocktail. That's what you'll get, just like any other death row inmate. The interesting thing about my cocktail is that it starts with succinylcholine, a paralytic. And once you get this, you won't be able to move. And after the subs kick in, well, that'll be quite the experience for you.
But I kept my word. I didn't scream.
But you talk too much.
That wasn't the deal. He whose deeds follows not his actions spits in the face of God. The Gnostic Protocus. 712. It was on a piece of paper on Gina's nightstand. Well, they don't think that it had anything to do with you. But the police, they photograph and vouch for everything.
That was in a release.
I'm a judge. I know a detective or two.
Be that as it may.
Well, you're not a man of your word then. Hmm? How can you be a man of God if you're not a man of your word?
You got someone that can come pick up this car, or am I gonna have to call a tow?
You kidding? You checking me in over traffic violations?
Resisting arrest.
Resisting?
You jumped out of the car, not following orders. Resisting.
What the fuck?
Yeah, tell it to the judge.
You have no idea.
Matthews.
What's your status?
Suspect detained, gonna call a tow.
Traffic only?
Also resisting.
We have a code 8.
I got him in the back.
Starting on that peeping Tom, he breached the house and attacked the girl. We think he's held up in a house in Paramount, serving a no-knock, but we want to show a force surrounding the house. He's been very elusive.
10-4. Guess it's your lucky day.
So lucky that.
Mhm.